What up, Raza? Welcome to my channel, Tema Boxel. Tony Buck speaking, and I'm just gonna be talking about the Earl Spence versus Ugas 3-belt unification fight from Saturday night, and I'm just gonna tell you my thoughts of what I thought and uh, how I seen it going down, and of the other fights as well. But after the Earl Spence breakdown and all that, uh, and then we're also going to talk about the confrontation of Benavides versus the cowardly move Charlo came at him with, being Benavides was with his son and all, and Charlo came with his goons and all that. But yeah, we're gonna be breaking the Earl Spence fight down, man. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and all that. Comment your thoughts, but don't forget to do those things because that does help the channel out. So hopefully everybody does that so I continue the support. But and the video you see playing, I'm just it's just sparring video that I have, but I'm just playing that in the background for to just have something, because I don't want to post Showtime content and get it flagged and stuff like that. So this is what I will have to do right now. So at least it's some sparring, some of my sparring. So I know what it is to get hit in the face too. So I'm not just talking, man. But anyways, let's get into the Earl Spence breakdown. How I seen it, and how everybody's seen it. But the first round they came out swinging, pretty aggressively. Ugas and Spence both going to the body right away. Spence with the uppercuts and some hooks and some to the head, and Ugas as well. Some body shots here and there, and aiming for the head on Spence. But that's how round one went down, and round two was more the same. Just a little faster paced, and but both real started off real good in the beginning. But Spence, just that the truth, man. He just non-stop body attack. He just broke down Ugas down. Ugas was throwing some nice shots too, but he wasn't throwing enough. So like in round three, it was some of the same. Just more shots being landed by Spence, and just Ugas, not really doing anything major to get on the cards even. But it was all Spence through the fifth, but that's when it was close to getting KO'd, until he lost his mouthpiece, and got caught lacking, because Ugas almost took him out of there. He wasn't aware of his surroundings, so he thought he was gonna get saved by the ref, but he did not. He almost got knocked out, and but boy did Spence come back aggressively after that. After that shot by Ugas, he felt so disrespected, but also being mad at himself for being caught slipping like that. Like, you should not slip and and space out while you're in a fight, because uh I mean, no, let's keep your hands up at all times and have your attention real uh good on your opponent, because he's gonna be aiming for your head. And my bad, it was not the fifth round where it happened, where Spence got uh his mouthpiece punched out, but uh Ugas caught him slipping, but it was in the sixth round, but I just confused it. But the seventh round is uh where he comes back real aggressive, being mad at himself, and just being caught slipping by Ugas. He came back and really put a hurting on Ugas though. And that's where he as Spence does the damage on the eye. Does the damage on the eye, and from there, Ugas does not come back. Even though he does hit Earl with some pretty good shots, but that swelling on the eye, was a game changer for Spence, because once he got that going, he was, he was gonna have a one-eyed Ugas. So man, it was just gonna be tearing Ugas up, and that's what happened. In round 8, you got the doctor to look at it, but he was taking so much punishment, Ugas, to the body, just to the head, to the eye, to the all around the face, but he was getting beat up in there, and they end up looking at the eye, and he only had that ninth round to try to get a knockout. He didn't know that, but I mean, he didn't, like, he should have just been trying to knock Earl in those last rounds, because I mean, he should have known, like, he was gonna need something big. But I mean, obviously he's gonna have caution and not get knocked out as well. So yeah, man, he Ugas survived to the 10th, but brutally getting beat up until they stop it in the 10th. The doctor takes a look at his eye, and says no mas, no more. They're not gonna keep going. And Ugas got mad, but I mean, you should have tried harder in the rounds leading up to the 10th, because I mean, I don't know, it's the eye, just the eye is a bad place, a bad spot to be getting hit, and the doctor, and a good doctor, he's not gonna let you go in there. So that's what happened. And Spence wins, and gets that WBA strap, third unified belts. Now he has the say in really has all the marbles if he wants to go to Crawford's table and try to discuss a fight. Spence does have all the marbles, so like I said, he will have the upper hand in negotiation. And now, if it doesn't happen, and Spence tries to make the fight, and it doesn't get made because of Crawford, now then he can't blame nobody but himself. After seeing this fight versus Ugas, Ugas, he was a dominant champion. He in his reign of being champ, which wasn't too long, but the lead up to the championship belts and all that, he beat some good guys. So I mean, but wasn't no match for Spence, Earl the Spence. So yeah, man. Ugas put up a fight, but it wasn't enough. I said I had Spence winning in the 11th to 12th round. I could see the KO, and they stopped it in the 10th round. Not far off, but something that I expected, a dominant performance by Spence. If Ugas would have came and beat Spence, I would have been surprised, but obviously it didn't go down like that, for the Cuban. But either way, he put up a good fight, and it was crazy because during the fight, I seen like I forgot what round it was, from like fourth to like the ninth. There was like something going down in the audience, uh, and I think it was Charlo and Benavides, because after there was videos of them like arguing, going back and forth, but yeah, PBC being a PBC Showtime fight, all the PBC guys were gonna go, and obviously, the Charlos were gonna be there since that's their city, well, not their city, but they're from Houston, but that's their state, being a Texas native, same as Spence, and one of the Charlos, twin Charlos, or I forgot. I think his mother when the trains was Spence, but yeah, they had to go support, and which I was saying in the in the beginning of the video, I thought it was cowardly of Ma going up with all his family and friends, ganging up on Benavides, which wouldn't be bad, but they kind of, I don't know, they kind of were like pressing, like when like Benavides's son was close, what I'm saying, like y'all came in a pack of goons versus Benavides' dad and like girl, like nah, what I'm saying, but man, if it would have went crazy, Benavides would have knocked them all out. What I'm saying, and they, I mean, Charlo had the bigger dude, but Benavides had pretty big dudes himself, and with just by himself probably, like I said, knock all them boys out. But I mean, I don't get it though. Why would Maul go over there and try to press Benavides when he's the one that turned the fight down? Is he gonna want to make a fight? He don't want to make a fight right now, cause I mean he got a signed fight with Sulecki or what? Yeah, the one that been beat by everybody already. Like weird, you know what I mean? That's Benavides is going for a interim title, versus David Lemieux, which I'm gonna be making a video on that pretty soon. But I mean, Benavides ain't out there. Yeah, he says he wants to fight him and all that, but Charlo don't even want to do that. You know what I'm saying? He says all this nonsense. Benavides gotta be vaccinated, gotta be, I don't know what age. I don't know. It's just he's most confusing, because how can you say you don't want to fight him, but you're trying to start shit when you're not gonna fight the Mexican monster, the Bandera Roja, the AZ native, red flag, David Benavides. You know what I'm saying? No one wants to smoke. No one wants to smoke with Benavides. Nobody. But hopefully he gets the fights that he wants soon. He's a young cat. Um, but yes, if by Ma doing this stunt, um, we'll see what it goes to. But I think he's just hyping up his fight, uh, versus Sulek. You know what I'm saying? I'm just seeing it as he's trying to hype up his fight, get promo out of the hype, being out there. But I don't see what's the point if you don't want to fight him. Why you going over there acting hard just because you're in his city? But man, if you like that, Charlo, why don't you get in the ring, bruh? You know what I'm saying? Because real steppers only step to the ones that they know they will fight and not afraid, like Benavidez and the Canelos. You know what I'm saying? Your brother, twin Charlo, 54 unified champ. They Spence, they fight to fight. I mean, he's fought. Don't get me wrong, he's fought good fighters too, but he's not keeping it G by keep fighting like elites. I don't know. Everybody says Canelo ain't fighting this, and that. Who's Ma fighting? Suleki. Who's that? If you couldn't get Mungia, you know what I'm saying? Like that's a dumb fight too. That I don't know why it didn't go down. Dope fight. I mean, dumb, stupid good fight. But it should have went down, but he did it. Well, for whatever reason, Ma should have gone out there and tried to get somebody else. I don't know, Andrade. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have a fight, or if no, he does have a fight with at 168. But I mean, somebody else. You know what I mean? But Ma's not fighting the elites, as as he knows. Well, he knew he was gonna get the Canelo fight. He probably still is, but after Canelo completes his contract at the zone or whatever. But I mean, as of now, Ma is fighting the Sulekis. I don't think he's gonna fight anybody of note until he gets a Canelo fight. And whatever, you know what I'm saying? If he wants to do that, he's gonna be easier. He's gonna be easier, cause you know what I'm saying. Benavides, if after Lemieux, he takes on more tough comp. That just says if Triple G, he might go versus Canelo next, if depending if Canelo wins that. But you know what I'm saying, they're just fighting good fighters. Ma needs to step up and get a good fight, because it's not looking good for him, man. Because he's pulling stunts and he don't even want to fight these guys, man. He pulled up to the Mexican Monster and didn't want to fight him before that. So what's the whole thing? What it do? But you know what I'm saying? That was that out of that confrontation. But you also had Pitbull on the card versus Gamboa. Pitbull being a problem at the 35 division. Cause I mean, Tank couldn't knock him out. Pretty much Tank everybody knocking everybody out. Gamboa is a tough customer, as y'all seen. Devin Haney couldn't put him away, but Cruz did on the quickness. But Cruz is just gonna be going up, like the Spuma, you feel, and hopefully keeps getting good fights at the 135 division. But that Cruz got the win. Josecito Lopez lost a fight versus up and coming, young blood, Crowley. You know what I'm saying? Talented fighter. A durable and somewhat slick and good boxing, man. So I mean, I don't see him doing anything, but he'll be good test out there for guys. I don't think he'll do anything in the welterweight division, uh, but he beat a veteran in Lopez, so a good win nonetheless. But uh, now going then on, let's see what's in store for Cody Crowley. But I went all the way to the opening show, but it was Cruz, and then the exciting also 135 pounder, um Josue Valenzuela, aka the Flash El Rayo. What I'm saying, coming in with the lightning speed KOs as he KO'd, former WBC champion, uh, Olympic fighter, vet fighter in Francisco Vargas. He knocked him out in the first round, so I really didn't see much. But uh, Rayu, he's been calling everybody out. He wants all the smoke with all the top guys, and if they don't fight him now, he's gonna get better in the future, because he's in the Benavides camp, and those boys know how to fight. So yeah, just keep an eye out on Rai Valenzuela, the future at 135. And yeah, that was it of the card. But overall action packed card, with all the from the Crowley Lopez to the Valenzuela Vargas to the Cruz Gamboa, and especially the main event, Spence and Ugas. um good weekend of boxing. But you seen what Spence did. He's a three alphabet belt champion in the four belt era. He needs one more to become a disputed at welterweight. Has not been done for a real long time. I don't even know when was the last time it was done. Uh so yeah, that was the end of this video. But um that was what went down this past weekend. Like I've been saying, don't forget to like the video, to comment, to share, and to subscribe to the channel. Thanks for everybody's support. Temo Boxel, Tony Bugs. Till next video.